Hey everyone, this is Fi. I'm checking out Molten Steel again. This is going to be kind of a supplemental video to the last one I did the other day. Apparently I had completely neglected to use one of the functions built into the game. As mentioned on the game page, you could use I believe it was the E key to lock onto targets. And I felt like that was probably important enough that I should probably just give it another quick run just to kind of see how that feels and give my impressions on the game using this function. So this will be a short video, but I felt like it was important to give the game what it was due. So I don't really know what to do in regards to, I guess, I don't know if there's even any difference to this or if this is just cosmetic at this point. Maybe in the future they'll list some kind of stats or something, but for now, who knows. I do remember I mean, I didn't like use all the weapons, but I guess I don't care that much for this. What is this again? Just the color, I think. Interesting how long it takes to load. I mean, I do use an SSD and I guess I'm not used to load times that long, but especially, you know, with the game being still rather bare bones. Actually, this is quite unusual. I don't remember it loading this long when I played it last either, so I don't know what that means. They're still recording. I don't know, you think it froze? It's quite unexpected. Well, this wasn't the purpose of this video, but seems like that might be the case. I can't imagine it would take this long. I'm going to go ahead and close the application and we'll try again. Make sure we're hooked in here. There you go. All right, let's just click continue. All right, here we go. I didn't think it would take that long. Okay. So yeah, we got moving. I believe spacebar is your dash, and then shift is like your brake. So you kind of have to go back and forth between slapping the shift button and then spacebar again to try to change direction rapidly. So we've got our aiming. I think Q is the secondary, but I don't know. I believe there was like X key and you can drop a weapon or something. Purge. Apparently with the right mouse button, and then I'm assuming. All right, now I can use both my secondaries. So that's what I didn't really figure out last time. It's a little awkward in my opinion to have. Can I pick this up again? All right, it'd be nice if you could pick stuff up off the ground for sure. I don't know, maybe that's planned or something, but yeah, I think that'd be cool. So I don't really like how he puts the weapons down after a while. I mean, I get it for like it provides an interesting feel, but like if you haven't shot something in a while and you want to aim, then you can't really aim. I mean, I guess I would say it's not the fact that he puts the guns down, it's the fact that the reticles follow. I think the reticles should stay out in the front so you can aim with it when you need to, and then raise your weapons again. But yeah, I do think it's a little strange that you have primary and secondary weapons, but you need to like drop the primary to use the secondaries. But you know, maybe there's good reason behind that. So I believe it's the E key. That's the lock on. You have to hold it, or All right, we're locking on to, is that showing where I should lead? Oh, that doesn't help. There's too much drop, bullet drop. But okay, so I'm guessing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but how do I avoid all this damage? Oh my gosh. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button for the dash. That doesn't help. All right, I'm like super dead. Yeah, so I was talking for quite a bit in the other video about damage avoidance. It seems like that's something that can be worked on, because I don't really know what's intended. It seems like you have to get pretty close to be accurate with your own weapons, but then you end up taking a lot of fire. The other thing is I don't think there's like a... Oh, right. The P key is the menu. Alright, so yeah, the lock-on, it's a little weird at first. It doesn't appear to actually show what you're locked onto. Oh, that's the wrong key. Alright, so this time he's not moving, so it shows like right on top of him, right? That seems obvious, but once they start moving around, oh my gosh. Alright. So yeah, it does seem to lead for you. It shows you like where you should aim, which is nice, but it also doesn't show me which one I'm locked onto. So it'd be nice to have some kind of indicator for that. The other thing is it's interesting how you can like hardly aim once you're locked on. So it's like it almost aims for you, but not quite. Certainly. Seems a bit unusual for... I almost wonder if it should do more of one or the other. It does feel a little weird. I feel like I have to like really kind of stare at the little white circle and see where the green thing is pointed. Also, I don't actually know what all the different bits of the reticle actually are. So, like, which one of these do I aim with? There's 3 different parts to it. I don't know what each one means. But yeah, it does feel a little awkward to me. The fact that something about the fact that it kind of... At long range, it doesn't either. I'm not doing it right, or it doesn't seem all that useful, but something about the fact that it seems to come close to aiming for you, but doesn't quite. I feel like I really have to stare at that white circle and the green reticle and try and figure that out. I can't even... Oh, I'm out of weapons, I guess. They all died. That one died. Why is there... Okay. It's a little weird when I have 2 guns and 2 reticles that don't line up. Like, I don't know which way to move the mouse. Oh. Did I think there's a first-person perspective button that I might have hit. I don't remember what that was. What was that button? I didn't hit this, though. That's middle mouse button. Okay, so I don't know what happened at the end there with the camera where it seemed to like zoom in quickly. I don't think it went into first person, so I don't know if that was a bug or something else. But yeah, I find that like even with the lock on, it's almost worse for me because it's like I can't move my aim freely, so it's quite awkward. So yeah, I would suggest, you know, maybe do one or the other. I like how it leads for you, but I feel like I either want to be able to have full control over my aiming, or I want it to do a better job of aiming for me, because when it's just like, it feels pretty awkward to me to lock on and then have to try and like finagle this green thing into the position. It just doesn't seem right to me. Part of that may have to do with the fact that it's quite laggy and unpredictable the way it moves based on the terrain and everything. I still don't really like that fact. Like, I definitely like the idea of, like, if I move the mouse straight horizontal, it just the reticle where I'm aiming moves straight horizontal, and it doesn't kind of move all over the place depending on the context. So if that's possible to achieve, that would make it feel more reliable. But yeah, very interesting. All right, I have to use the right mouse button for this. All right. So it's, I don't know how to account for the drop and everything. It's really messing with my head here. But yeah, I really feel like I'm just staring at the reticle. I'm not even looking at the rest of the game. I'm just trying to figure out where to point it to get this to work. Not having much success with it. Where even is the reticle right now? Oh, is the gun gone? All right, that's one of those things you could probably, do with more feedback when that kind of thing happens. Maybe an on-screen indication and a sound effect or whatever. But I guess we can do, right, that thing's gone instantly. I don't seem to be able to draw that. Oh, now I pulled it out. I was like spamming that button, like holding Q and spamming the right mouse button, and eventually pulled it out, so that was kind of weird. Don't know what happened there. So I don't think many of these shots are hitting. Again, like, the feedback could probably be better. I can see a little spark effect, but it's quite subtle. So it's because I'm staring so much, I actually can't aim the reticle down to that white circle in some circumstances here. But yeah, because I'm staring so much at the reticles, it can be hard to see, like, even if the shots are hitting at all. I'm also getting confused sometimes between which one is the one that I'm controlling, because the white one kind of stands out a lot more to me, so I think it's just intuitively my brain thinks that the white one moving around is my reticle sometimes, and I have to kind of try to figure it out. And yeah, you get in these weird cases where you can't move because the aiming is already so restrictive. There's some angles that you can't seem to even move it towards where the white leading reticle is, so it's quite strange. At least it feels a lot easier when there's only one. So yeah, anyways, I'll wrap this up, but I feel like there's a lot of the overall concept is really solid. Probably just needs some fine tuning for everything, but it feels like it could be really fun if a lot of this stuff was tuned up and polished up, and definitely feels like some solid bones to a fun game. I definitely enjoy mech games and skating around and stuff. That's cool stuff. So hopefully the video was useful, and let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next one.